and today we're going to be taking a look at Pawnbarian. Give me a moment for me to show up. There we go. Now that I have shown up on stream properly, we can actually kick this off. So, this is the first time I booted up the game, so I don't know, or I guess I haven't set any of this before. Oh, that's a little weird. That's really strange. The game resolution button does not follow what you would consider a standard increase. That's interesting. I do appreciate how snappy it is, though, to show you the difference in resolution. Oh, wow. The only problem is getting to my resolution is very tough now that I've gone off it. All right, the first puzzle is how do I get to the right resolution? I mean, I can just run it in this. This is a DLSS or DLDSR resolution. But all right, we take those where we can. What are the controls? Am I going to play this? Well, hold on. Let's see. So next card, previous card, select, open menu, end turn, deselect, move, confirm. All right. What are the keyboard controls like? Select card is 1. Can I change that? 1, 2, 3, and space. That's like really far off. I'd much rather use different buttons if possible. Oh, there we go. Wait, left shift. Z, X, C, arrow. Just like, that seems really weird, but on my keyboard, these are the buttons that are closest. So it's a little easier to use. Okay. That's the settings done. Always the first and hardest part of a stream is configuring your settings to make sure that everything works right. All right, let's kick this off. New game. Tutorial Island. So, I guess before I jump in, I should talk a little bit about this one. Although I don't know a whole lot, so we'll be learning together. But basic idea is this is chess and this is a roguelite. And that's it. Let's see how to play. Alright, welcome to Pawnbarian. Hover over anything to see a description. Each turn you'll play cards to move and attack with your hero, with the same pattern as the shown chess piece. You have 2 moves each turn, shown under your board on the right side. Normally you'll choose what to play from 3 random cards. To move, click a card, then a marked square on the board. Play the 2 pawns to continue. Alright, so let's see. King can move and attack 1 square cardinally or diagonally. Rook can move any number of squares cardinally. Alright, this is just chess. I know chess. Gold bag, blood crystal, heals a damaged heart, gold. Gold is nice. Move, hearts, pawn promotes the queen. Alright, I can move forward with a pawn, and I can move forward with a pawn. So I took 1 damage. Oh, this is my deck. Alright, now I get it. Okay, so what are we going to do here? After you run out of moves, it's the monster's turn. They try to attack your hero and then move. You ended your turn in range of a capybara, so you were attacked and got damaged. Red notches on the board show squares targeted for attacks. Use the knight to jump into the top row to continue. Alright. And because we moved to the other side of the board, one of our pawns promoted into a queen. So we can see the description of the queen down here if we hover over it. Move and attack any number of squares cardinally or diagonally. Demotes into a pawn. See your hero's description. The card chosen for promotion isn't random. It's Always the rightmost eligible one. Cards stay promoted until played or until the end of a floor. If you don't play it right away, you might draw it again later on the floor. Okay, so this queen would stay until we use it or we finish the map, I guess. Attack enemies by moving onto them. All right. Do this and then that. And there we go. Look at the gold above the board. The bag shows your current gold. And everything to the right of it is loot you gather after winning the war. The crystal heals a point of damage. The gold goes straight into the bag, which you'll use in a second. The rightmost piece of loot is lost each turn. Okay, this makes sense. Oh, wow, that's a lot. Welcome to the shop. Here you can spend gold on hearts and upgrades. Move on to things to buy them. There's no move limit in the shop. You always have cards that allow convenient movement. This makes sense. Buy an upgrade to continue. Okay, so what's this? Oh, okay, so there's a heart. Simple. This is upgrades my bishop with Cardinal Splash. Attack cardinally adjacent squares after moving. The rook can get a cantrip. Gain an action and draw a card. The pawn can get the same thing, and then diagonal splash. I guess we'll take the attack diagonally adjacent squares after moving. I feel like the pawn movement is pawn buff is nice. That's nice. And then we can go here and pick this up as well. You play with small fixed decks, which is reshuffled anytime it's emptied. Go down the stairs in the top row of the board. Ah, okay, I see. Stairs. Okay, tutorial 2, let's go. Final test. Most enemies in this game have some ability. You'll just strategize around, so be sure to read their descriptions. You can skip turns early with the button to the right of your cards. There's the skip button. What is this thing? Blight Matron. An eldritch abomination born of the blight. Beware its noxious secretions. Moves twice. When moving, leaves blight. Blight host after death spawns a blight sack on empty diagonally adjacent squares. Alright. How do I want to do this? That's a king card. It moves twice, so it will be able to hit me. I could just move in. Ah, okay, and these are where we had like the powered up ones. I guess we can do this. Okay, that feels like weirdly dangerous. Blight sacks. After death, blights all adjacent squares. Okay, well the board gets very, very full. Some last hints. The notches in the corner of a square show the amount of damage. Ah, okay, that's actually really neat to tell you. Skull means 4 more damage, but it's not always lethal. Highlight an enemy to show its attack. Highlight any square to show the enemies that are attacking on it. They just turn red, so these attack cardinally. Some enemies leave blight on the board, stackable damage, don't want to deal with that. So you blight all adjacent squares after I kill you. So what we can do is we can do this, and then we can do... So I can either escape, and I think I want to escape. Yeah, we'll escape for now. Now they're all in a row. So I'll come up here. Now we have a queen. We'll also just skip this turn, because I think this will line up nicely. Yes. There we go. Nice. All came together. Alright, we finished the tutorial. So now we have a lot of options. The Goblin Caves, a fetid lair hidden deep in the Rook Ridge. Home to ghastly goblins and their assorted, cruel creatures slowly being corrupted by the blight. The Golem Fortress. Near the entrance of this ancient stronghold, deep in the Chateau region, you find the runic inscription, High Voltage, Keep Out. That sounds kind of neat. Kind of want to go there. The Fowl Shrine. This gruesome temple houses a portal to the Blight Void and occasionally spills all manner of ulcerous, tentacly spiky horrors from over there. I love how there's humor to it. The Goblin Caves feels kind of serious, but like the Golem Fortress is a little humorous. I like that. All right, well they started approaching immediately. Let's take a look. What do we got? So, hold on. So Pawn has a shield. Shield and diagonal splash. Alright. We don't have anything right now that's particularly skilled, but Golem Knight does 1 damage. Do your best to avoid the relentless whirl of his arms. Gains immune until next turn after a cantrip. Attacks targeted squares after a cantrip. Alright. Brawler, immune while the hero is on any of the cardinally adjacent tiles or squares. And Aegis, so it's immune after cantrip. Sparkwalk moves after cantrip. So I assume that I have cantrips that can be used, and the enemy has reactions to those cantrips. Now, what do I want to do becomes the question, because I think I can take this one out, and then take that one out. But it would make more sense to take this one out and then run, I think. Let's try that. Take you out and then hide. Okay, Brawler. I haven't used a cantrip, but it gets immunity if I do use one. It doesn't look like I can hit that, actually. Oh, because I'm on one of the cardinally adjacent squares. I get it. Alright. We'll come down here, and we'll actually skip the rest of this turn. Alright, Pawn with a shield. Nice. We will... Interesting. Do I just pass this one? Because then we'll have a king and a pawn. Yes, I pass this one because I think we can kill. Yeah, so I take the... I think I take the pawn here, and then the king out here. Man, can you stop being diagonal to, or like adjacent to me? Nope, can't use cantrip. Alright, we got it. Now what do we got? Bishop with a shield, diagonal splash. I think shields are actually really useful for us. But I kind of want to pick those up. Oh, but we can also have a pawn that just attacks everywhere after it does its thing, which sounds really cool. I'll take it. Was it a good idea? I don't think so. But we'll see how it goes. Oh, okay. Interesting. Spark Imp. The exact nature is unclear, but these imps always appear where golems can be found. The Coil Golem condenses power from the air where it hurts most. Vigilant, immune while the hero is not on any of the adjacent squares. Spark Surge, so attacks after a cantrip. Cool, we know you. Spear Golem. Possibly originally used as a safe container for Blight, it inevitably got corrupted. Blight wakes, so it moves twice, leaving Blight in its path, and then Spark Blight Blast. Okay. Well, I think we do this to take those two out, and then we do this. And now we just take this out. Right? There we go. Nice, nice. We can add a cantrip to that pawn, but I think the pawn is strong enough as it is. I would like upgrade things that don't have upgrades. Cantrips seem bad for us, so shields are probably good. I'll take one shield and then we'll just move on. Alright. Floor 3, I think this was. Goblin Zappers. Somehow managed to put together a zap cannon without exploding. Impressive. Champion. Immune while any other enemies are alive. Huh. Nimble. Dodges the first attack each turn if able. Moves in the direction of the attack. And Spark Surge. Okay. Now other normal ones. Dodges the first attack each turn if able. Moves in the direction of the attack. I'm not sure what it actually means in this case. Triggers all spark traits. Oh, so when this dies, it will activate Spark Surge. Interesting. Moves in the direction of the attack, huh? I feel like we're gonna have to try this one out. So we'll go here, and then I'll go here. Ow. Okay, wait, that hurt a lot. Oops. Maybe not the best move. Alright, we're gonna move out this way. Take a turn. Okay. Now, how do we want to do this? Sadly, we don't really have great options. I'll have a rook and 2 pawns next turn, so I probably want to get away. I think I want to get here. And then we want to end our turn. Unfortunate. I was hoping that they would move in a different pattern. Let's try again. Alright. Not working for us at all. That's okay, I guess. We can't take another hit either. This is a little awkward. We're still safe. So I'll skip another turn. Okay. King and then queen, I think. Oh, right. They move in the direction I'm attacking. So they move with me if they can. Good to know for next attack. That's diagonal, so I can't use it. Okay, so you're going to move that way. Alright, I want to get another queen then. And skip my turn. This game is certainly harder than I expected, because I just have to, like, reason a lot more with it. I think I move here, and then I move here. That pushes you out of the way. So I need to get 2 attacks. I have 2 moves. So I can go for 1, and then 2. And then we have 1 more. Okay, I'm starting to see the flow of this game a bit. We can't do anything this turn because of where we are, but... Okay, so I want to move here, and then I want to move here, and that kills it, because I attack in all directions. Alright. We didn't get as much gold, but I think I learned quite a bit on that one. Alright. I want to pick that up for sure. I also want to get the health. And we're broke. Oh, I have an extra heart. Interesting. Okay, so Vigilant. While the hero... Okay, I know this one. Pawn. That's a good pawn. I can move here. Has a cantrip, though. That's unfortunate. Yeah, because it has a cantrip and it doesn't kill everything, I'm kind of in trouble. So I need to go, like... how many moves do you have? I think you only have 1. So if I did... 1? Ow. I didn't know that this just attacks me wherever. Oh, I don't know what its target... Oh, I missed its target range. Alright. That was my bad. 2. Oh, alright. Oh, because I became adjacent to them. Haha, got it. Okay, that's fine. That was our first run. I mean, for a completely blind run, I think that went pretty well. Let's, okay, let me exit to map.